Ich bin hier mit Scott Mitchell, Animation Director von Rainbow Six Siege, und wir wollen uns nun etwas über das Spiel unterhalten. How would you describe Rainbow Six Siege if somebody never heard of the game?
Rainbow Six Siege is a very tense first-person shooter that's really built on communication. We have new features such as procedural destruction, concept of one life, fantastic maps that are always forever changing, and of course 20 different counter-terrorist unit operators, all with their own special gadgets for players to play with.
Okay. And what do you think is the big difference between Rainbow Six Siege and other tactic shooters?
The biggest difference, I would say, between Rainbow Six Siege and other tactical shooters is that all of our environments are exclusively indoors, which means all the combat is very close quarters.
Yes.
Again, it's extremely tense. You really need to make sure you're communicating with your teammates very well, because everything that's not part of the supporting structure inside can be destroyed with precision. There's a barricade up in a doorway. You can actually knock out a single plank on it so you can see who's inside the room, and you take your time.
Really cool.
Or you can just blow up the entire barricade and rush in.
Yeah. And what do you think is the coolest feature in the game?
I would say the destruction is most definitely the coolest feature of the game. Again, it's procedural, so the map that you start with is never the same map that you finish with at the end. But on top of that, we've got 20 different operators that you can use, again with their own special gadget. There's attackers and defenders. You start on the outside as an attacker, you're going to rush in towards your objective. You might start inside as a defender, and you're going to watch out for the attackers coming in. But it's just so much variety, and every time you play, it's completely different. If you change an operator, one operator, it's going to change the way the match goes. Strategically, if you choose to come in from the roof or the basement in a building, it's going to change the way that the map goes.
Yeah, I've played it before, and it is really hard. What do you think is the best way to play Rainbow Six Siege?
It is quite difficult. Again, it is a tactical shooter. The best way to play is to communicate with your teammates. If you don't communicate, if you're not telling your teammates where you are, telling them what you're up to, it's going to end pretty quick. And with the concept of one life, which makes it quite difficult, it means once you're shot and killed, you're out for the rest of the round. What's interesting, though, is that you still have access to all of your other players' cameras that are on your team. So you can still communicate with them. You just don't have any firepower anymore from that character.
Okay. Do you have to say something to your fans out there?
For sure. Please enjoy Rainbow Six Siege. It's extremely tense. The new destruction is absolutely fantastic.
Es lohnt sich auf jeden Fall. Und ich werde jetzt noch eine Runde zocken. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Have a nice day.